Hungary. Here you see today's action bronze medal game where Mali will face the host nation of Hungary, followed by the finals where defending champions of USA will face Australia. As the players are warming up, this is the Hungarian team getting last instructions together. And I am Teresa Brantzabat, and I'll be bringing you today's action alongside with Siobhan Pryor, the former GB international. Here, third place game here in Hordo Shimmer Sports Hall venue, followed by the finals. And this is the road to this last day of the tournament. We've seen thrilling semifinals yesterday where USA won against the host nation of Hungary in that slow start game of the first semifinal, and Australia beat Mali in the physical game of excellent defenses in the second semifinal. And Siobhan, this is the bronze medal game, and with neither side having previously won a medal in under-19 Women's World Cup history, what do you think they need to do to change it?
I think in the beginning they just have to relax and play their own game, because it's the biggest stage, you know, for them that they've been on in their career, and the chance to win a medal. So here we go with Mali, and we know how much history they've already created. That's Sangari there, and the superstar number 3, that is Sika Kone, followed by the passing queen, Fanta Kone, and the twins, the Berthe twins, to follow. Just a really good team from start to finish, really strong, physical. Sissoko there had a really good game in the semi-final, and we'll be expecting exactly the same from her. Again, 11, Dabo, she played really well yesterday as well, so I'm excited to see what they've got today.
Yeah, and we've seen that semi-final yesterday against Australia, where they kept, Australia kept them down to their standard and game they wanted to play. So it'll be interesting to see if today's host nation, Hungarian team can tactically step up today and slow this quick Malian team up. Here we see the players coming on the court with Shitko, great big for Hungary. The player I have to mention is Reka Dumbai. She has been excellent at this tournament, but yesterday against that strong US team, she hasn't found her rhythm to get into the game, and it will be really important for Hungary to find that rhythm for her in today's game to contest and fight this Malian team.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see her play today. I think she'll want to make up for yesterday.
Yeah, and we just go on and take a moment to listen to the national anthem of Mali. And now national anthem of Hungary. little bit away, 3 minutes away from tip-off. Here are the three officials in charge of today's action. Christine Mann from Canada, Johnny Battista Palermo from Puerto Rico, and Mikael Maniste from Estonia. And as the players goes to their final warm-up, we're gonna see shortly the starting five for both teams.
Starting five for Mali: Sangare, number 2, Sika Kone, number 3, Fanta Kone, number 4, Juma Berthe, number 5, and Kamite Elizabeth Dabo.
Yeah, strong 5.
Very strong 5.
Expected one as well. We've seen these players really performing at this tournament.
And again, Coach Sori, who coached a really fantastic game yesterday and unfortunately just lost out, but a ton of experience for him, and he is ready to make history today with his players.
Yeah, he's making his nation proud, leading this Malian African nation in this tournament. Really, every step of this tournament, they're making a history. But not easy task, because they will face in this bronze medal game home nation of Hungary. Aya Keita, Rekha Dumbai, Lily Krashevets, Julia Boros, Esther Magyar. Again, expected 5, and we spoke about Rekha Dumbai, how important she is for this team. But you know what, I have to say, Julia Boros has really stepped up for this Hungarian team. Esther Magyar, really, really strong on the boards as well. And you know what, that's exactly, I think, what Hungary needs. They need to put in a collective great performance. Chichas, Laszlo, experienced coach from the Hungarian Championships. He's been as well part of the qualifiers for Women Eurobasket 21 for Hungarian side, so plenty of experiences on the side of Hungary's bench. Let's listen what coach has to say, last few instructions. And as the coach is giving those last instructions, Siobhan, really exciting game ahead, right?
Really exciting game, and I think, you know, for Mali today, they've really got to look to get those points in the paint again. Australia held them to only 18, when previously they'd had 48 in the quarterfinal. In the round of 16, they'd had 50 points in the paint. So they really need to get back to that. That's their bread and butter, and continue to put the pressure on defensively. Hungary are 5th in the tournament in turnovers, 18.2. So if they can pressure the Hungarians and run as well as they do, get points in the paint, I think they'll do well. And for Hungary, you know, they talked about it yesterday. They're so excited to be here. I'm really interested to see how they play in front of their home crowd. And, you know, they've had a message today in their warm-up, didn't they, from the famous singer that sings the song they warm up to. I think they'll be fired up and ready to go.
Let's see. We're just about to start. So hello and welcome to FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup here in Debrecen in Hungary 2021. This is a bronze medal game where host nation Hungary is taking on Mali. Poros 3. Fanta Kone rebound, looking to deliver her teammates Berthe. Fanta Kone is organizing the offense. Kone to Sangare. And quick 3, Berthe. Kone rebound, Sangare. 2 points for Mali.
And there you go, that's what Sangare and Kone do best. Kone is on the boards all the time, and Hungary are going to have to be careful and watch her, box her out.
Barrage playing with the ball. Magyar. And Rekha Dumbai 3 missing. Sangare rebound. Kone leading the fast break. Berthe. Kone didn't like slowing it down, and Sangarek aggressive too, but the hands of Magyar stealing the ball.
Yeah, great hands from Modar.
And Boros 3, missed. Fight for the rebound, the ball stays on the Hungarian side. Baseline possession.
I'm excited to see this matchup between Modar and Kone today. They're going after that rebound aggressively. I'm sure that'll continue.
Magyar easy two under the basket. Kone. Pass, Berthe on the wing, Dabu. Entrance pass to Sika Kone. And there has been some aggressive defense from Krasovec.
I think that's what they have to do with Sika Kone. You know, she leads the tournament in scoring, and she's up there in efficiency as well. So you have to be physical with her and challenge her.
And we've seen yesterday that Australia really played great aggressive defense on the Malian team and really got them off their rhythm.
Yep, they definitely did. You know, like we said earlier, they only scored 18 points in the paint. I mean, Sika Kone still had a great game, you know, 21 points, efficiency 27, rebounds 11, but they did as much as they could against her.
Kone, long two, and successful. 4-2 for Mali. Keita on the ball. Checking in with Magyar, calling for pick and roll action. Boros 3, and that's it. And that's what we've already seen from Julia Boros in this tournament. She's a great shooter.
Unbelievable shooter, 42% from 3, and she's exciting to watch.
Great combination. Fanta Kone with Sangara, great pass inside. Keita on the ball. Long two. She has read the floor well. And this is the long pass. Sika Kone in the fast break, missing two.
Yeah, Hungary have to make sure they slow their fast break points down.
Keita, danger again. Magyar two. And you know what? That's the beginning of the bronze medal game we want to see.
You know, Hungary have come out, they're fired up, they're ready to win today, and Modar continuing her excellent form.
Mali's possession. Sangara on the top, trying to play high-low with Kone. And there has been a personal foul of Krasovec, the second personal foul. This is that two from Magyar. Keita's calling for screen. And this is 2 points for Keita after that individual action. Shitkus checking in. Krasovec out for 2 personal fouls. Mali on the ball. Sika Kone wide open. 2, great defense from Hungary. And Boros is slowing down the offense.
We can see Kone try and take a little bit advantage of Shiku there. Krasovec is so strong inside.
Jumbe, great pick and roll. Missing a layup. Fanta Kone on the ball. Again, slowing it down for the Mali side. Berthe on the wing playing pick and roll. Sangare rolling down. Great defense from Shitku. And that will be personal foul for Zuzana Shitku. And again, that aggressivity that Sika Kone is displaying.
Yeah, and I think, you know, this is what we will see. It happened to Australia yesterday. Their inside players, they got into a little bit of foul trouble early. And, you know, straight away, Mali are doing what they do best. You know, really trying to score inside and be strong. So Hungary need to defend without fouling.
Pick and roll, Kone. Fanta Kone with Sika Kone.
But if you don't foul her, she scores.
Yeah, absolutely. Possession Hungary, Keita on the ball. Organizing teammate, Boro off the screen, Dombe off the screen. Pick and roll. Dombe, pull up jump shot. missed, and straight away, Kone and Berta running the floor, and 2.
Yeah, that is where they are so dangerous out in the open floor, off of long rebounds or off of steals.
Keita, pick and roll. And a 2 jump shot missed. Santos leading offense. Mali, great lob pass for Sika Kone under the rim. She missed a 2. Now there's a hustle going on the board. Kone, pick and roll, little drop pass, turnover.
Great job by Shiku there of coming over and blocking that shot.
3 for Dombe.
I am so pleased to see that go down for Dombe. I've really wanted to see her get going. She struggled yesterday and she deserves to have a good game today.
So Berta with the ball, calling her teammates for the action. Kone, pick and roll with Sangare. Popped out, and 3 for Sangare. Dombe rebound.
She just looks a little more confident now, doesn't she?
Dombe is organizing the offense. And Dombe penetration, kick out on Keita, missed. Sansa Kone trying to find the danger. Great lob pass, and Sika Kone being a first trialer, great job. 2 points for Mali. 12 Mali, 11 Hungary. With 3 and 45 seconds till the end of the first quarter. Boros 3. And one thing we have to keep for Hungary, they definitely step into this game very disciplined, sticking to their game plan, not rushing themselves offensively.
Yeah, they're taking their time. They're getting it into the hands of those that are shooting best. Barash 2 of 4 already in this game.
Sangare, great baseline penetration, reverse layup. 2 points for Mali.
And Mali doing what they do best. They're staying inside the key.
Yeah, we know that Mali scoring made majority of their points from inside of the paint. So one thing definitely Hungary needs to focus on. Keita drive and big block by Aminata Brahima Sangare. Here she is, the lady who just has done that great, but look at that. Not in my house. And this was that block on the other side. 3 of Dombe. And as you mentioned already, it's really important that Dombe gets early in the game. She gets the touches, she gets the feeling, because this Hungarian team really needs her in this bronze medal game.
Yeah, they do, and you know, it opens up things for other players. This whole team can shoot the 3. They're 40% right now, 2 of 5, but you know, they are, as we see that turnover there, they are second in the tournament for 3-point field goals. They need to continue to go to that.
Adara 2 missing, battle for the ball, and the ball's gonna stay with Mali. This is the coach, Chakiti Sori. On the other hand, Laszlo Titash. Baseline possession, Mali. Entry pass, great steal from Miklos. Pelegi trying to drive. Almost lost the ball, but recovered from that. Boros on the top of the key, pick and roll. With Yoshi. And now Shitku penetration, drawing the foul.
It's interesting to see today. We've seen less of this pick and roll, and this one worked. But we were talking yesterday in their semi-final. We thought they overused that pick and roll a little bit too much, and today I think they've had a really good balance between moving the ball and using that pick and roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams having a scouting, obviously, scouting team, seeing what would work the best. Shitku missed the first free throw. And made the second one. That means Hungary is leading 15-14. 2:20 to go in this first quarter. We've seen Shit go off the court and Holtz on the court for Hungary. Sissoko on the ball. Sandu penetration pass. Borosh running a fast break, looking for her teammates. Holtz in the corner. Penetration to the middle, kick out, and Miklos missed. Great offensive rebound from Magyar.
Modar's always around the ball. She rebounds really well.
Sissoko looking for Kone in the low block. Great skip pass to bet the three, and missed.
You know, Hungary will be okay with that. They're all right with this team shooting three-pointers. They know the dangers inside, and that'll be okay for them.
Yeah, we know the game of Mali is fast breaks. Quick rebound, quick fast break, trying to play before the defense is even set. They're leading the fast break. Kone, low block, trying to play Yandoshi. And that would be a personal foul for Sika Kone. Let's see the replay. That was a great play. And that wasn't the right angle for us to see what happened, but we believe the officials has been right next to that action. So, and we know, as always, the officials are right.
Yeah, when you're sitting here, the officials are right. When you're playing, never.
Rakita. Yandoshi. Miklos. Yandoshi, three. Great rebound from Dumbai. Slowing down, moving the ball well, and Magyar, long two. Great, another offensive rebound from Rakita, the shortest player on the court. Corner, Miklos. They're trying to find the mismatch down. Rakita, long three, and that's it!
They need a little bit of luck today. They're just moving the ball so much better. Even on the pick and roll, they're getting the lift. It's not just between two players.
Dalatur missed. Kuyate missed as well. And again, we see the Hungarian possession trying to slow the offense down, organize their offense, be 5 seconds on the shot on the clock. Rakita on the ball, long three again, and miss. Not this time.
Nearly.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Hungary is leading 18-14 in this bronze medal game against Mali.
Yeah, it's been a great start for Hungary. 33% from the three-point line, 0% for Mali. We know that's the case. 47% for Mali inside, and they do have 12 points in the paint. And it's that lady there, Sika Kone, that they really, and Sangare, that they really have to try and keep outside of the paint, Hungary. But they have held them to just 2 fast break points, so that will go in their favor.
Yeah, and we know that Mali is one of the best team running fast breaks at this tournament.
You know, we can see again, I think Hungary really started well in their flow. They were hitting every shot that they had that was open. They just need to be a little bit more aggressive inside and try and attempt to stop Sika Kone. But Borosh again, off to a flying start from the three-point line. Just a beautiful stroke.
Yeah, and I think really Hungary is completely in control so far in this game. I think they're really organizing themselves. They're not rushing their offense, you know. They really play to what they've been told by this man, Cicás László, and I think he will be happy of this first quarter for Hungary.
I definitely think they've come out a lot better in this game than they did in the last. They are trusting themselves, they're moving the ball, they're trusting each other. A nice balance between drive and kick, using the ball screen. Mali have stuck to what they do well. They're trying to get the ball inside and they're trying to run a fast break. So both teams are really sticking to what's true and what's best for them at this point.
So the second quarter of this bronze medal game is about to start. Hungary's possession. Dombai on the ball. And Yoshi, Dombai pick and roll with Magyar rolling down. Kick the extra pass to Miklos. Dombai on 3. And it's in. And you know, it's so important to see her back in the game after that yesterday's semi-final where she struggled to play against the USA team.
So important for them. She is the person that's carried them to this point.
Soko. Sanu. Magyar rebound. Rakita slowing down the Hungarian offense. Again, the entrance pass on top of the key. Miklos on the ball. Over screen. Rakita on the ball, calling for the pick and roll. And turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's what we don't want to see Hungary start to do.
Dara leading a fast break, and Kone, 2 points.
And that's what we talked about at the start of the game, is Hungary can be susceptible to those turnovers, and that just plays right into the hands of...
Great penetration of Reka Dombai. That was a smart penetration before the Mali defense has been set it up. Check the ball with Dianoshi. Hand off and going right to the rim. Corner, Sanu in the corner trying to penetrate. Great defensive possession from Hungary. Rakita's leading the fast break, overloading the Mali defense. Dianoshi, Magyar 2 in the corner. Kone with the rebound.
And again, Dombai, it's really good to see her get going. 7 points now, and she's playing with the confidence that she didn't have yesterday.
Yeah, Sika Kone on the top of the key. Penetration, great pass to Idara.
Yeah, Miklos, I think she just came over a little bit later. She needed to be over in help a little bit sooner. She just got front cut there.
Maimura Idara on the free throw line. Now we see some substitution. Juma Berte going on the bench. Sanu on the bench, and we see Fanta Kone checking back in together with Aminata Brahima Sangare. So strong 5 for Mali now on the court. And
Haida Maimuna, she's had a great tournament. 10 points, 9 rebounds. Plays her basketball in Tenerife, like a couple of other of her teammates actually.
Haidara could only score the 1, so 23-17 for Hungary at the beginning of this second quarter here at FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup bronze medal game. Porosh on the ball. Checking the ball with Krashovec. Porosh, Dombai on the side. Calling her teammates, go set the screen, pick and roll with Dianoshi. And Borosh 3, and another long 3 for Julia Borosh.
Why not? Why not? 3 so far in the game.
Mali Soko under the rim, off the dribble. She has to pass the ball. Kone looking for Sika Kone. And that has been a great baseline penetration again. Sika Kone, such danger and threat from the inner space. And personal foul for Julia Borosh. And this lady has just scored another 3 for Hungary.
Well, before this game, she was, I'm going to say only, but 42%, 10th in the championships. It looks like she's trying to climb up that ladder today.
She'd go back on the court. Dianoshi out. To Soko. And Sangare trying to penetrate the middle of the paint. Kone, 2.
Interesting to see that Hungary went to a zone, and Kone, that was her second mid-range jump shot, so If you're going into a zone as Hungary to try and protect that paint, you don't really want to see her being able to hit those shots outside as well.
Barash 3 again. Sangare, quick rebound, leading the offense all by herself. And that would be the personal foul of, I think if I'm correct, it will be...
Might be Kreshchevet. Oh no, this is the replay of Kone's short corner jump shot.
Yeah, the personal foul is on Rebecca Holtz. And we will see Sangare to free throws. Mali's down by 7. First successful. Second missed. Rebound from Kreshchevet. And Julia Boros is again organizing the offense for Hungary. Shitku, Dombai off the screen, 3. Great hustle under the rim from Julia Boros, trying to save that ball for Hungary. But unfortunately, she was out of bounds, so Mali's possession.
Hungary straight back into this 3-2 zone.
Yeah, let's see if Mali can find a way how to overcome it. Not this way. Good steal for Dombai. Great run from Holtz. 2 points from the quick break of Hungary.
Yeah, great quick hands there by Dombai.
And
Mali have just got to try and attack these gaps here. They're just passing on the perimeter.
Steal from Holtz. Right, another 2 points. How important is that to get those easy baskets? For Hungary.
It's super important for Hungary, you know, to get these easy baskets, but like we were saying, you can't, on a 3-2 zone, you can't just pass around the perimeter. You have to get into the gaps, drive into the gaps, cut the gaps. They're just standing side by side with their defenders. That's what you need to do. Good, strong drive.
Yeah, that was a great penetration from Sangare from the wing position, going into that middle of the zone where there's usually a space. Now we've seen that turnover of Kone. And a quick break from Hungary. And now we're going into timeout.
I think Mali probably just want to talk this over.
Yep.
Maybe talk about the zone.
Yeah, let's hear what the coaches have to say. So if you're the one who's watching this bronze medal game and speak French, I'm sure you could listen to what Coach Sori had to say to his team. Hungary is leading in this bronze medal game 30-20 against Mali. And now we see Aminata Brahima Sangare taking 2 free throws from Mali. And you know, we were speaking about how important is defense at this championship as well. And you know, Hungary is in a foul trouble as a team, so it's really important for Mali to be aggressive to that rim, as we've just seen from Sangare.
Yeah, Sangare is playing well today. She played well yesterday as well.
Yeah, she made both free throws. Now Barash wing pick and roll with Shitku. Barash 3. And again, this girl is on fire.
She is going to take that 3 any chance she can get, and I do not blame her.
What does the Malian defense needs to do?
Not let her shoot the ball. On the ball screen, you know, maybe they just need to chase her over at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. They really need to follow her into the screen. Holds penetration against Kone. Great defense from Mali, but left wide open. Baros in the corner. Now this time, Sangara rebound. Sissoko running the floor. Doesn't like the numbers, slowing it down. Kone, entry pass to Kone. 2 points for Mali. Great footwork of Sika Kone in that space, right down there.
Good patience underneath the basket, good footwork.
So Borash on the ball, flares clean, done by. Corner pass, enter to Shitko down in the low block. Kick out, 3 holds. Sangara with the rebound. None of her teammates running the floor, slowing it down. Fanta Kone, again that pass to Sika Kone in the low block. That's way too easy.
Yeah, and I think since the timeout, you know, they've done a lot better job of getting the ball inside. You know, Hungary are playing in a zone, but it is a 3-2 zone, so they still are a little sparse at the back. There's still only 2 people protecting the rim, so obviously Mali have talked about that, and I'm sure Hungary taking their own timeout will speak about how to counter it now.
Próbálunk egy embert, jó? Egy sima embert. Oké? Jók a dobások, azokat el lehet vállalni. Zsuzsi, nagyon jó volt a kiosztás, Raúl. Ez jó. Nem vagy a kicsivel, bátran kiemel a centerbe a pozíciót, ott tudsz egy jegyezni, az nagyon jó, és ebből figyelni a kiosztásokat, oké? Ez szuper volt. Na, mit hívjunk? Jöjjünk egy 3-mal, jó? 3-at nézzük meg, blokk nélkül, csak simán futóval. Oké? Nem kell kapkodni, gyerekek. Kurva jó eddig minden. Oké? Most kapunk 2 pontot, az nem baj. Jó, centerből, csak jobbra fordul. Próbálj meg kijönni elé, hogy ne bírják bepasszolni a labdát. Nem, ember. 2-3.
So as the players coming back on the court out of timeouts, we have 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hungary is leading over the Mali 33-26. How important it would be for Mali to decrease that margin before this half-time break.
Yeah, they've got 4 minutes here. You know, it'd be really important for them to take, they've got a little way to go, but then to also take that momentum into the locker room for half-time.
Done by combination to Shitko. It's a little bit tough pass for Shitko to catch. It's been a recovery baseline possession for Hungary. Dumba is looking for Barrage. Wide open in the middle. And 2 points for Hungary.
And that's the danger now, is because she's hitting from the outside, they have to close her out long, and she's going to go past some people. She's got the ability to drive as well.
Kone. Wow. We almost see the repetition of the action now, last 3 possessions for Mali. And that's such a strong play from Mali. Yeah, very smart.
Just exploiting the back of that zone. It is only 2 people back there.
Shitko from the top of the key, penetration against Kone. And that's gonna be a person, no, it was against Sangare, pardon me. Here is that great combination of Kone. Nothing, they're not related in blood. Names are same, you know, but definitely they play like they are, because it has been a great combination from Mali's point guard, queen of passes for them. Keita back on the court, Dumbai on the bench. You see Tegladi is waiting to check in for Shitko if she's gonna make this second free throw. She missed. Great offensive rebound from Miklos. Kick out on the 3. Keita on the ball. Pick and roll with Yandoshi. And that's again penetration to the middle of the court where Fanta Kone had her hands. So personal foul. Here we see those hands.
It's a little bit stagnant here, I think, on the offense for Hungary, but they were spread well, and that did enable Keita to just get inside, force the foul.
Yeah, Borash Coming off the screens, attacking that middle again. Now this time, Sangor stealing, running the break, and 2! It's great recovery from Shitku, but Sangor way too strong.
Mali have come out of both of those timeouts really strong, even though that wasn't the timeout they took. They've come out strong again and been the faster starters out of it.
Miklos, penetration towards the rim, missed layup. Sika Kone rebound, and quickly looking to run the floor. Berta on the ball, playing with Sika down in the low block. And personal foul for Melinda Miklos.
That will send them to the line because they are in foul trouble.
And this is definitely one thing where I think Hungary doesn't want to play, be losing the balls and giving Mali that opportunity to run the floor, as we've just seen last couple possessions.
Yeah, I think what they've done well so far, Hungary, is taken a little bit more time to get into their offense, and quicker shots like that one are going to be difficult for them because they aren't going to be ready to get back on defense.
Yeah, and we spoke about how important it is to take care of the ball and not giving these balls and opportunities to the opponents at this tournament. And you know what, Mali is definitely one team who loves to run the break, so Hungary needs to be careful in here. So Barash on the ball, great pass down to Shitko, easy 2. Perta on the wing, and again we see Hungary in the zone defense. Tabu on the side, Fanta finding Sangare. She's losing the ball, and Miklos running the floor. Barash. Great recovery defensively from Mali to stop that break. So Aya Keita on the ball is calling for the screen. Pick and roll with Shitku. And again, losing the ball. But on the other hand, Bente couldn't keep the ball. So Hungary lucky enough to get it back. Aya Keita on the ball.
And see now in these ball screens, Mali are just switching everything. They have the ability, the athleticism all over the court to do that, and that becomes difficult for Hungary to find those gaps or exploit.
Yeah, great
using the ball screen.
Great defensive possession. Shitko penetration, 2 on the buzzer.
Yep, they've counted it. Not quite sure the Mali coach was happy with that. Coach Shori was not okay with that.
Yeah, officials are happy with that, so 2 points for Hungary. Long 3 from Berthe. It's this time to Glady took that rebound, and Hungary slowing it down. We have 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. Hungary is leading 40-31. Barash playing pick and roll again with Shitku. Long 3, Barash. Great offensive rebound, Taglady, and great put back to the point.
Rebound from Telegdi there. That was unbelievable. Came out of nowhere, grabbed that out of the air, and a great strong finish from her.
16 seconds, double long 3. Great offensive rebound from Sika Kone. No space to penetrate. Perte, long 3.
I think this is what Mali needs to be really careful of. They're playing into the hands of Hungary. This is what Hungary want them to do. Shoot the 3 from the outside. And they do have Kone inside, you know, picking up those offensive rebounds. But the last couple of times down the floor, they've taken those long shots, and they need to really continue to get the ball inside.
Yeah, and Coach Sitash Laszlo is calling for the timeout, 5 seconds to bring the ball on the offensive half. And it's gonna give the Hungary another possession for 5.3 seconds to score in the second quarter. 42 for Hungary, 31 Mali. So if we see 5.3 seconds in the second quarter, who would you go for, Siobhan, from the Hungarian side?
I'm going with Yulia Barash.
Yeah, she has been exceptional, 14 points in this first half for Hungary.
Yep, get the ball into Keita's hands, maybe drive and kick.
Okay, we see
surprising choice to take it from the baseline, though.
Yeah. Miklos on the ball, leading. Sheets couture, 3, and missing. So here we are. That's the end. It was the last action of the first half of the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup 2021. Here's the score. Hungary's leading 42-31 against the Mali in this bronze medal game.
Okay, we could just look at these numbers, and really, I'd sort of jotted some of these down before, Teresa, because the 2-point percentage, there's not a lot between them, and in the other stats there aren't either. It's 52% Mali is shooting from 2, Hungary is shooting 52%, but they really are forcing Mali into shooting the 3 ball. They're 0 for 6 at this point. And I think if Mali are going to continue to succeed, they have to do what they do well, and they have to continue to go inside.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. We've seen that the Hungarian team has been very disciplined. They are supported with that great percentage of the shooting of themselves as well. But you know what? Always the high percentage comes when you really well prepare the positions, you know, when you're not rushing the shots or the action. And I think what Hungary does really good is that they're really playing patiently. We've seen a couple times they rushed their offense, lost a couple of the balls, and it gave Mali really easy points in the fast breaks to come back into the game. But every time Mali has closed that gap and score, Hungary found that shooting. This was the great 2 steals, quick steals for Hungary, giving them quick 4 points. And I think we have seen really exciting, quick, physical first half from these 2 teams.
Yeah, really good. It's what we expected. It's fast and it's physical. And in this one, you know, Hungary are just out on top. This is the biggest lead of the game for them at 11 points. And they've really, like you said, done it on the defensive end and in their shooting. Yulia Barash here again. You know, they're sticking to what they do best. They're attacking and, you know, just pulling up and shooting. She's feeling confident. So Hungary are really sort of sticking to the game plan. And this is what we need to see more of for Mali. Exposing the back of that zone, getting the ball inside to Kone. She's the one that's proven herself championship in and championship out.
Yeah, indeed. We've seen in those yesterday's 2 semifinals that Mali obviously is intent to play into that inner space. Why you wouldn't if you have their Sika Kone, who has been exceptional already on 17 points in this first half.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we've seen the Hungary team playing that US team, and we said how important it is to play as a team. And you know what? 8 players has already contributed offensively for Hungary, which I'm sure the coach Tisash will be very pleased of, you know. And I think, really, what do you think it will be the talking points from both sides of the coaches in those changing rooms for that second half?
I think it's what we just said with Hungary, is allowing.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it after. Here we have top 5.
To shoot from way out. Pow pow. Pow pow with 7 seconds. Kicks to Citron. Is looking for Caitlin Clark, who'll put the 3 up. And in! Their second 3 of the game, Caitlin Clark. Putting Diebel under pressure. Strong move! Another strong move by Diaz Pooch. And a steal by Johnson.
Oh, whoa, whoa!
Watch this. All over her.
Yeah.
She gets her with a little spin and a beautiful finish. Who is blocked? An absolute monster of a block.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Welcome back to this bronze medal game of the FIBA Under-19 Women's World Cup. We've just seen the advert for another major senior event happening next year, 2022 in Australia, FIBA Women's World Cup. And you know what? I think it's going to be incredible showcase of basketball again. There will be qualifiers played in February in 4 windows all over the world. And we only know that the Olympic champions of USA has qualified for that World Cup and the host nation of Australia. They're gonna still participate in the qualifiers, but we know they have already secured their spot for the next year's FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see where this lady goes. 17 points for Kone so far, and I think the nice thing about watching these Under-19 World Cups is they're so close to that senior level, and we're talking about, you know, the World Cup there, the Senior World Cup in Australia, and how long will it be before we see this lady, you know, on that stage as well. So it's been really nice today as well to see her taking her shot from mid-range. That's not something we've seen a lot so far in this championship, but we are used to seeing this footwork under the rim, strong finishes over the top, and there's really nothing that you can do. 67% of 2 points going in for her so far. 2 people around her, they still can't do anything to stop her. You know, and she really is. We were talking before the top 5 about what can Hungary do, and they've done as much as they can to try and stop the points in the paint, but they still have 22, which is more than they had in the whole semi-final. And on the other end, Julia Barash, what a game she's having so far. A fantastic first half for her, 14 points. Continuing her form, she was 42% from 3 coming into this game. She's shooting 44% right now, 4 of 9, but you just can't sag off her. And here, Sangari, she gives her too much space. She's shooting over the outstretched hand. And I think, you know, her teammates are looking for her. Dombai, she's a smart player. They know she's shooting well. They're getting the ball into her hands. And again, over the top of Sika Kone, they just have to get closer to her. You know, that time uses the attack dribble, pulls it back. And again, hits the bottom of the net. Just a great game all round by Julia Barash so far.
Yeah, we spoke about how important it's going to be that all the players going to contribute for Hungary in this bronze medal game against strong Mali team. And you know what, I think Coach Sisai is going to be very happy with that first half. You know, when you shoot the ball well, it's always easier to play. And we've seen actually Hungary only has 4 turnovers in this first half, which I think is definitely a key factor, because we've seen those 4 turnovers, Mali has punished them. So if they're gonna keep the number low, I think they're giving themselves really good chance for their second half to bring this game to the winning end.
Yeah, definitely. You read my mind there. I was going to say the exact same thing. They're doing a really good job of keeping their turnovers down. And, you know, like you said, really spreading the scoring today. Yesterday in the semi-final, Barash was the only one really, 14, and then Miklos had 11, and Shiku came in with 6. But, you know, as you can see today, that Barash has already got that 14. Dombai's pitching in, Holt, Modar as well, and Susanna Shiku. So they're doing a really good job of spreading it out in the Hungary team. And again, as we expect for Mali, the game leaders is one leader really. It's just Kone, Kone, Kone.
But I have to say, this assist, it goes to Fanta. Actually Fanta Kone, not the Sika Kone.
Yeah, but it's exactly what we expect to see in all these areas. Rebounds and points, Sika Kone, and assists, Fanta Kone, who is already above her average. And which is 6, but she's on 8 assists already, so she's just such a good floor general for them.
Yeah, they definitely have future prospect even for the senior level of this African nation. And you know what, I think Mali just does what they're good at. They do run the floor as soon as they can. They do try to get the ball inside for Sikakone. And you know what, I think I would love to see them to hit some of those threes. They haven't hit one in this first half. Sikakone 17.7 rebounds, 2 assists. We mentioned that how important that player is, but if, you know, I think the Hungary does great again filling the inside space to make it really hard for Sikakone to play. And if they're gonna hit some of those threes, what they haven't done in this game yet, I think it will open up that space there for her to play even more. So, you know, I think Hungary does excellent job again defensively, keeping Mali to 31 points in the first half.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job defensively. It's obviously, you know, on the scouting report to make them shoot the ball from the outside, and that is what they're doing. If we look at the game leaders from Hungary, Baros, we've already talked about with 14 points. Modar doing what she does on the boards with 5 rebounds, and Dombai, nice to see her in there with the assist as well, but she does also have 7 points to her name, so we'll be expecting to see her tallying some more up in this second half. But those 3 are really the 3 that have been the 3 for Hungary in this championships. And if they're going to win the bronze today, it is those 3 that are going to carry them to it, so it's good to see them playing well.
Yeah, and they also, these 3 playing the top Hungarian championship on the senior level. And you know what, they're not just sitting on the bench, they're actually playing the minutes. So we spoke about it yesterday against a strong US team, and we said how important it is for these players to use these experiences at this championship. And I think really them 3, Rekadumbai, Boros and Magyar, really does a great job in today's game.
Yeah, they really do. And, you know, we've already talked about Baros here, and here you can see 14 points, 2 rebounds and 3 assists. But, you know, just going back to that experience and really Dombai, you know, the first thing you notice when you watch her is that she feels like at this age group she has so much time, and she plays the game at her own pace. She's really, really smart, and you can tell that experience from playing in Euro Cup. It really shines on a stage when she's with her own age.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to point out as well, because Krashowitz has dealing with some personal fouls issues. She's already on the 3. And you know what, we've seen Yandoshi stepping up. We've seen Telekdi stepping up. And I think that gives the coach Titash really good, you know, tactic and great point for the second half, because all these players had enough touches already in the first half. So if there will be any more personal foul for Krashowitz, who is a key top player for Hungary, then he will have another players to step up in that second half.
Yeah, he will. And Telekdi played well yesterday. She got some good minutes yesterday. She was second in rebounding for them, so he'll be happy that they're stepping up. Let's hear what he's got to say to his team.
Hogyha le tudják magukat pörgetni, akkor tudják magukat pörgetni, hogyha mi ezt megengedjük nekik. Itt nem úgy védekezni továbbra is, hogy nem tudnak bepörgetni. Oké? Sima tónával kezdjük, jó? A dominantozó után, úgy egyik oldal, kicsi másik oldal. Jó? Ide feltől nem jöhet a hangnak. Jó? Ne ismered meg a hangnak, de rájfaj oda. Egy. Jó? Bemegy a labda, elmondod izé, olyan tudomást, valamit kitalálsz, nem dob Pati megtegyük a sorokon, csak jobbra fordul, oké? Arra figyelj, arra fordul, nem érdekel, jobbra, ne dobja, jobbra.
So let me remind you that neither of these nations have previously won a medal in Under-19 Women's World Cup history. So what Coach Sora has to say, to his team. So Shivan, I give you a question. Mali has 5 players who have played at the 2019 World Cup under 19. And do you think, are they going to be able to use those experiences in this second half for Mali to turn the game on their side?
You know, I really think they do, and they have an absolute leader in Sika Kone that has, you know, produced not just at under 19 level but under 17 World Cup level as well. You know, she was leading efficiency, points and rebounds there too. So they've got a great leader in Sika Kone, and they just need to follow her lead.
So if you just join in, hello and welcome for FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup here in Hordos Imre Sports Hall in Debrecen, Hungary. You're seeing Mali's possession. Offensive rebound is Sissoko, 3 from the side. That's a great step into the third quarter of this bronze medal game.
I think they heard us saying they shouldn't be shooting any more threes, and they thought, well, we'll show you.
So Keita on the ball. Corner shot from Dumbai, and that's the response.
That is the response you want. She is playing a great game today. She's now 10 points personal.
So Hungary is leading in this game 45-34 over the Mali. There's a 3 from double from the corner. Rebound from Hungary. Great hustle on the floor.
It's great hustle. I just think Hungary needs to make sure they box out. It's not easy in that zone to box out. You know, the shot goes up from Sissoko here. They'll be happy to see that one go down.
Yeah, and here that was the response from Reka Dumbai. Corner shot has been Dumbai's 10th point. And the hustle is rewarded. The ball to Hungary. Keita. Dumbai. Boros. Quick screen from Madar. Shoot from Boros. Sangare rebound, and Sissako's trying to look for running the break.
Well, back by
Kone. In and out, pass. Fanta Kone, penetration miss. Sika Kone, that rebound, another offensive rebound, and one.
And we just talked about that. They have to get a body on players. They can't out-jump. They can't try and, look, there's just no way. You can't just try and out-jump her. You have to get a body on her and push her out of the paint.
Yeah, I think if we go to some, let's say, physical measures and athleticism, I think Sika Kone will be definitely a winner. So, as you just said, you gotta create a contact with her and try to push her away from the rim.
Yeah, she has 10 rebounds already, Sika Kone.
37 point for Mali. Dumbai, pick and roll with Magyar. Extra pass, Keita. Going over the screen of Shitku, trying to double ball. Shitku trying to kick the ball, but turnover.
You know, this is what we saw from Mali in the semi-final. They came out in the third quarter and they really upped the pressure on Australia, and that's what they're doing here for Hungary, and trying to lure Hungary into those turnovers that they do so often make. But a turnover from Mali then.
Yeah.
Unusual for Fanta Kone.
Fanta Kone is trying to get that ball to her post on the top of the key, but Reka Dumbai read it very well. So we've had a feed kicking the ball, so Hungary possession.
Yeah, I think the difference is she's trying, it's the wrong angle. She's trying to get it in from the top. When they've had success is getting it onto the side, getting it in from the side to the high post instead of trying to get it from the point to the high post.
Keita trying to post entry pass for Shitku, but Sangare still leading the fast break again. Another turnover. Shitku penetrating, another turnover. I feel like in a tennis match, going up and down one side to another, but Mali now slowing it down. Great lob pass for Sika Kone. She's saving that pass and committing a turnover herself. And Boros is slowing down the game a little bit now for Hungary.
Yeah, that was a big run there. 4 turnovers from Hungary.
Great reverse layup penetration. Great offensive rebound, Magyar. Excellent work on the glass for Esther Magyar.
Yep,
Tabu.
that is what she does well.
Sissoko on the side. Fanta trying to find a way against the zone defense of Hungary. Tabu. Kone. 3. And that's it. So that's the second 3 in this second half of this bronze medal game. We've spoke about how important it will be for them to hit those 3s as well. Are we gonna see any change defensively, you think, from Hungary?
I mean, I think they can, you know, if I was coaching, I'd stick to the percentages. I know where they sit in the tables, and when it comes to the 3-point shooting percentage, and you know, coach will know too. And I think they just stick to their guns. You know, they need to maybe make it a little bit harder, get their hands up, get out a little bit quicker to them. But I think they're doing the right thing by stopping the points in the paint.
Sangare checked out. Aidara back on the court for Mali. Kone on the top of the key, passing down to Aidara. No space to play. Great kick out. Sissoko corner 3. Missed. Great rebound from Hungary.
And a good defense, a good man-to-man defense there.
Boros looking to attack the basket over the Tabu. Kendoshi. And back to Keita trying to organize these 10 seconds of the offense. Kendoshi 3. Kone, great defensive rebound. We know Sika Kone is averaging double-double in every game at this tournament, and she's already on 20 points. Soko on the ball. Pass to Kone, down under the rim. Great defense from Kendoshi. But Kone secured her on rebound, double 3. And that's it! Again, 3 from Mali. 47-43. For Hungary.
That's not what Hungary want to see, but you know, there has been a game in this championship where we have seen Mali shoot the 3 like this before. You know, they've come out here and they've hit a few already, and that's only going to leave more room for Kone inside.
Keita, long 2.
Yeah, Keita is really feeling it today. She's played confidently in the last couple of games, leading her team out there.
Aidara's looking for Sika Kone, down on the rim. Strong finish from Sika Kone. And Julia Boros only could commit that personal foul to try to stop her. This is the individual action of Keita. Long 3, but on the other side, Tabu 3. That was the third 3 from Mali in this third quarter. Magyar's walking off the court. Seems like she's got a strong hit. And we see Telegdi, Jafia, stepping on the court instead of her. Sika Kone, 2 free throws. 20 points for Kone so far. Missing the first.
20 points and 12 rebounds. Double-double, and it's not even finished the third quarter.
Missing the second. Great rebound from Reka Dumbai. Slowing the offense down. They know that that works for them when they prepare their offense. Boros on the wing. Dumbai coming off the screen. Long 2. And that's exactly what we want to see from Hungary. Really playing patiently.
Yeah, that's better from them. They're playing patiently. I think they just got a little bit flustered at the pressure from Mali, like we said might happen. But you know, now they're calming things down. Keita, she's slowing things down and calling plays, winning the sets through that work for them.
So again, we see players coming off the screens. Boros on the ball, trying to attack Sika Kone. Great step back and 3!
She is on fire today, and you know, 5 of 10 from the 3-point line, 50%. And you know, this is what Hungary needs to do. Mali came out, they came out really strong. We saw it in the game yesterday. But Hungary, they haven't sat back, you know, they took that hit and then they've come back at Mali. And let's hear what the Mali coach is going to say to try and get the momentum back in his team's favour.
So I kind of have a feeling that every time Mali step up here, double-double for Sika Kone, 20 points, 12 rebounds. I feel every time Mali gets on the top of the horse and runs the floor, the Hungary finds the answer.
Yeah, and it happened in the game yesterday against Australia. Mali, you know, they came and put a lot of pressure on them, and Australia just took their time. They were patient, they ran through what they needed to, which is exactly what Hungary is doing today.
Sissoko
back into that zone for Hungary.
Adara, Dabu on the side looking for Sika. Adara on the top of the key. A great deflection from Aya Keita.
No, I think this is a really good strategy from Hungary. They are changing up their defenses on the fly, and that makes you think as an offensive team.
Sissoko, Adara looking for Sika Kone. No space penetrating. Sissoko will have to shoot the long three. Oh!
That is the longest three we have seen Sissoko shoot so far. That range was insane.
Barrage again on the three, wide open coming off the screen. Keita, rebound, offensive rebound, great. Krashovets, corner two. And this is the reward you get after putting the body on the glass to get an offensive rebound. Double three from the corner, that's the response to it.
This is an unbelievable game. These girls know what they are playing for, a World Cup bronze medal, and what an exciting game they have all come to play today.
Dombai, long three. Krashovets, great rebound. Quick put back and double personal foul. She couldn't guard it. This is that last second three from Sissoko. Decreasing the margin slowly. 56 for Hungary, 49 Mali. And we on 2 minutes 45 left in this third quarter. Krashovets, 2 free throws. Great effort from Krashovets.
Yeah, well, since Krashovets has come back on, I think, you know, we've seen a bit of a different Hungary. She's so important for them inside.
Yeah, and I think her being on the 3 personal fouls, she's fully aware of it. We've seen previous games that teams has been dealing with the fouls against this strong Mali, so she gotta be careful not to come in the fourth quickly in this third quarter, because as you just mentioned, she's definitely one of the key players under the rim for Hungary.
She is, and you know, it is hard against this Mali side. We saw that with Australia's bigs yesterday. You have to play physical without fouling.
Sissoko, great defensive possession from Krashovets, still leading the break. And Keita is slowing it down, didn't like the numbers. Borosh, Miklos, trying to get the pass down for Krashovets, but great steal from Adara.
Yeah, just needed a bit of patience there. Borosh was open on the wing.
You see Mali really tries to look for Sika Kone to give her the ball. Double three. Krashovets. And Keita back on the ball, organizing for Hungary offense. Borosh almost lost the ball. Great defensive possession from Juma Berthe, using her hands to try to deflect the ball. This was that great steal from Krashovets. And on the other hand, great steal from Adara on that pass inside. Miklos, Borosh, penetration to the rim, stop pull-up jump shot. Sika Kone grabbed the ball, and Berthe's looking to go quickly in transition. Sissoko looking for Kone down in the blow block. Great defense from Hungary. Sangare travels. And you know what, that's been great defensive possession from Hungary.
Yeah, really good defensive possession. Again here, we're just gonna see she lifts the back leg.
Keita off the dribble, great defense from Sissoko. Miklos looking for Borosh. And Borosh trying to play over the double. Krasovets from the top of the key. Great penetration and 2 points for Hungary.
No, and good patience again. They're handling the ball pressure so well of Mali, not forcing anything. Borosh taking her time, finding Krasovets, who has the wide open lane to the basket.
Sangare trying to look for Sika Kone, who was trying to roll down, but Telekti Shafia used her hands to stop this Malian incredible center who's averaging double-double in every game. Dabu playing pick and roll with Sangare, pop out, Sangare 3. Sika Kone there for rebound, but great defense from, great box out from Telekti.
Really great box out from all of the players under the basket.
Borosh, we see a little pressure from Malian defense to try to slow down the Hungary. Miklos, corner 3. And Sissoko rebound, trying to lead the break for Mali. Wide open Berta in the corner, 3. And that will be a possession for Hungary.
I think Mali could have used that possession a little bit better. They got that stop and she was open, but Berte's not hit any yet in this game, so maybe she could have just slowed it down a little bit and waited for her team to get set and take an offense, because Hungary did a good job of getting back in the paint.
Yeah, you're right. It's always good when players know their roles and responsibilities. They know who is on fire on the team and they try to deliver the ball to the players who actually are successful.
Yeah.
Tekladi, 2. Pull-up jump shot miss. Great rebound from Krasovets under the frame. And that will be a personal foul from Kamitilizapedabu.
What a presence Krasovets has been since she's been back on the court. You know, she's got 4 rebounds so far, but she's only played 9 minutes.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we spoke about, how important it was for Jandoshi stepping up for Hungary, for her when she had to go to the bench due to those personal fouls. And, you know, that's exactly why Coach Tsitas put Krasovets back in, because he knows how important she is. And that's 2 points for her from the free throw. 8 personal points, 62-49 for Hungary. By the end of the 3rd quarter. Wow, what a thrilling game we're watching in here.
We're gonna rest ourselves. It was quick, it was fast.
So 13 points, Hungary 62, Mali 49. We are here watching the bronze medal game at FIBA Women's Under-19 Basketball World Cup.
The percentages there for Mali on the 3 points have come up, and they're only 2 points behind in that 3-point percentage there, and I think that's what's really helped them. And we'll see here Sissoko, and we'll see a few of their shots, and that's what's really helped them in this 3rd quarter, you know, to try and close that gap. But credit to Hungary. They've continued to extend their lead because they just haven't been rattled on offense. They've taken their time, they're finding the open players, and they're composed. They know when they're going to get their shots, they're not rushed, and they're ready to take them.
Yeah, you mentioned that Mali obviously has started to hit those perimeter shots. They scored 18 points in this quarter, and 15 points has been from threes. So that tells you a lot. I think there's no really reason for Hungary to panic or do anything different than what they've been doing so far, because Mali would have to hope so far to carry on with this great shooting percentage. But the question is, can they do that in this last final 4th quarter of this bronze medal game?
Yeah, and I think that's what you asked me earlier, is when they started to hit a couple, would you change anything? And I think, you know, as a coach, I wouldn't have changed anything. They didn't, and, you know, they've gone ahead and they've pulled ahead for their largest lead of the game, so.
So here we are, just a couple seconds away from the last final quarter of the 3rd place game here at FIBA Women's Under-19 Basketball World Cup. Who is gonna take the bronze medal?
And if Julia Borosh continues like this, she's above her averages in points and assists. you can only think that Hungary, and it's not just her, like, you know, Dombay, 12, Krashevets, 8, all along the board, they're doing such a good job, and they're playing well defensively, so it's all up to Mali, really, to try and get this back.
And don't forget, neither of these nations has had previous medal at this event on the international level, so who's gonna want to get that medal more in this fourth quarter? Hungary is leading 62-49. We have 10 more minutes ahead of us, and now we've seen, again, great aggressivity from Sika Kone under the rim. She has been exceptional in these 3 quarters, 20 points herself. And, yeah, averaging double-double with the rebounds already.
Yeah, she's just, you know, an unbelievable competitor. We're talking about Borosh, but on the other end, Sika Kone is not going to go down without a fight.
She missed one great effort from Sangare on the board, and that's what makes Mali successful, is those offensive rebounds, giving them another possessions.
And also those two, they play so well together, Sangare and Sika Kone. They've got a lot of experience together in championships.
Yeah, there's a 12 points difference in a score between these two teams, but you know what? I think this can change so quickly, the way both teams playing with a great shooting percentage. So let's see how exciting this full court is gonna be.
And I think with Mali, the way that they play, we see a full court press here and nearly a steal. There's always the danger that they can go on a quick 10-0 run because of how aggressive they play defensively and how well they run on the break.
Yeah, it's going to be really important for Hungary to really take control of the ball and not lose any balls easily, to give the options for Mali to run those breaks. Borosh off the pick and roll, quick long 2, and another 2 points for Julia Borosh.
And again, they take the pressure well, only 9 turnovers as a team so far.
Kone Sangare is looking for Kone under the rim, great kick out. Sangare penetrating, nowhere to go. Great hands from Reka Dombay.
And again, they've switched up that defense again.
Yeah, it's really difficult for offensive players when the defenders switching those defenses often and trying to get them off the rhythm.
Now we see Mali have gone to a zone 2-3 though for them.
Dombay 3. Oh, and this is looking like a Hungarian show.
No, really, you've got 3 at the back, you've got a shooter in the corner. You shouldn't be allowing that shot in the 2-3 zone. It's just a simple reversal, that was. Sangare,
step back, long, no, it's 3. Officials has been by, so it's a 3 from Sangare, responding to that quick 3 from Dombay. Borosh, Keita on the top, trying to find the way against the zone defense of Mali, calling for screen. Talegdi, Dombay on the side, great hands from Sissoko. Dabu in the fast break, quick penetration in 1!
And breathe.
Wow, here's that great deflection from Sissoko. Kone, quick pass. And Sissoko, great pass on Dabu. That's exactly what we spoke about, how quickly this Mali team can give themselves the option to score.
And I think, you know, no matter what happens in this game, these players have got to be proud of themselves. They have played the best game of their tournament. They've left it all out on the floor. You can't ask for anything more as a nation.
She couldn't hit that one. Sissoko, long 3. Reka Dombay, great rebound. And Sangare with that hustle a little bit too much, committing a personal foul.
Yeah, these are the things now that are going to win you a bronze medal game. Who is willing to chase after that rebound, secure those rebounds for their team? And, you know, Reka Dombay, of course, she's going to be the one to do that for Hungary.
Yeah, we see full court pressing from Mali. Dombay trying to overcome it. Great in the pass. Oh, steal for Mali, not this time. And Keita has got a hard hit. But Thankfully for Hungary, she's all right. And I think Coach Cicaș obviously would like to talk to his team about that, how to overcome that pressing. That's what I think he will.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's going to be talking about. He knows his team is a little bit susceptible to turnovers, so he just has to talk through this press break.
Amire nagyon vigyázzál. Ezekre a hosszú labdákat nem szabad, ezt az egyet nem szabad, gyerekek, jó? Egy-egyben énekeltek gondot, rendületből, leszeded a fejet, egy-egyből elmész mellettük. Ha jön a csapda, kikerülöd, akkor mehet tovább a passz, jó, gyerekek? Halló, odafigyelni, koncentrálni, köszönjük. Jó, minden rendben van, de nem elmenekülni a labdákon. Ti is jöhettek akár vissza, fordítsatok, kérjétek a labdát. Jó? Hosszan támadunk, hosszan támadunk. Lehet is, gyémántot is, az a lényeg, hosszan játszátok le.
I think this gesture just show us what coach probably wants from his players. Be smart, don't rush. And just look someone to flash in the open spaces to overcome easily this pressure from Mali. You know, credit to Coach Sori as well, changing the defense from Mali to try to get the Hungarian great shooting team out of their rhythm. Done by Keita. Mali in the zone defense. Keita done by wide open at 3.
You know, and I think that is the pressure that is relieved when you know when your shot's going to come. You know that your shot's coming to you in that play that was obviously talked about in the timeout. She had a feet set, she knocked it down, and she has 18 points personal.
Connor trying to penetrate, great block.
You know, it has to be said about Dombe, the last few plays have all been her. Whether it's offense or defense, chasing that rebound down, getting fouled, hitting shots at this end, a great defensive block here. This is when the true, you know, the true stars come to shine, isn't it, in moments like this?
I think it's completely different player to what we've seen her yesterday against that USA team in the semi-final. Double 3, missing Dombe again, great box out on Sangare. And not this time, Borosh couldn't secure that ball, so we will see a possession for Mali. Great hustle from Sangare again on the ball to try to get offensive rebound. Kone didn't give the ball. Great kick to the corner, double 3. Keita rebound.
And that 3 starting to dry up a little bit there for Mali, which is what Hungary will be hoping to see.
Yeah. You see Mali in the zone defense. Take a leg day on the 3. Dombe, pull up jump shot. Not this time, double rebound. Sissoko's running the floor. Great steal from Reka Dombe, leading the Hungary's fast break. Krasovets 2.
She is leading and showing her experience here today. Krasovets with 10 points. But it's all about Reka Dombe at this point in the game. Unbelievable few minutes she has just put together. She has 5 rebounds, 4 steals. Let's hear what Coach Sori has to say.
Ok, il va presser là, donc il conseille à préparer la précision. Ok, Amina, tu travailles pour tout le conseil. Allez, les filles.
So great atmosphere here in Debrecen, where the host nations, Hungary, facing Mali in this bronze medal game at FIBA Women's Under-19 Basketball World Cup.
Again, just seeing the great play of Dombe. There's the stats for you today, way above her averages, which is exactly what you need in a bronze medal game.
Yeah, Sangare is bringing the ball. That's a great defense from Keita on Fanta Kone, trying to put the pressure on. Dabu coming off the screen. Sissoko coming off the double screen on the 3. Great block from Julia Borosh.
It's another great defensive possession. Mali really needs to try and maybe get the ball inside a little bit.
Kalagdi. Hand off to Borosh. And again, Borosh looking to penetrate. Great back cut, yeah, backdoor. And
just got called for the travel there.
Yeah. We see Sissoko going out of the bench. Juma Berthe back on the court for Mali. Dabu's bringing the ball. Dombai trying to put the pressure on Dabu. And that has been a little bit too much pressure from Krasovets, and that means her 4th personal foul. I'm sure Coach Chitsa is gonna keep her on the court. We have 5 minutes, 41 seconds in this bronze medal game to go. Hungary's leading 72-56 against Mali. Berthe, long 3 miss. Great rebound from Borosh. Hustle in there from Hungary. Borosh doesn't like the numbers, slowing the offense down. Great look from Dombai for Telekli, wide open under the rim. And another turnover for Hungary.
That's their 12th, I think, 11th so far. But, you know, when you're playing at this speed, and we've just seen the same thing from, you know, the defensive end as well, just silly foul maybe that Krasovets shouldn't have given, but they're giving all this effort, they're playing at this speed, they're going to make some mistakes like that.
So Sangara on the top of the key trying to penetrate on Krasovets. Great defense from Krasovets, great hands. Keita stealing the ball, running the floor. Julia Birch, quick 2! Another 2 points for Hungary, 74-56.
21 points for Julia Barash.
And I must say, that's a great defense from Hungarian team against a strong Malian team. Another steal from Hungary. Dombai trying to cross the half-court line. Great kick to Keita in the corner.
But again, the good patience, she's taking it out. They didn't have what they wanted. And this is why they're overcoming the pressure. They're trusting their sets, their systems, they're trusting each other.
Borosh penetrating quickly. Great fake from Krasovets, missing the 2. Great offensive rebounds herself. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Keita in the corner, 2! That is working for Hungary!
Again, just Krasovets on the offensive rebound, giving them an extra chance, an extra shot. Dombai being smart, kicking it to the open player when she could have gone herself.
And you know, it's not only the offensive half, it's also the defensive half. The Hungary is stepped up in this last quarter and is absolutely not giving any space to this Malian team to attack. Another steal from Hungary. Borosh trying to go, layup and one! It starts to look like Hungary is going for that bronze medal. But we've been here before, anything can still happen, but Hungary is leading 78-56 against Mali. 3.5 minutes to go in this 4th quarter.
And it has been the play on the defensive end of Dombai and Borosh. Dombai dazzled us for a few minutes, and Borosh is now taking it over and dazzling us some more.
And we always say that defense brings the offense, but you know what? I don't think Hungary really needed bringing the offense. That's been great. Quick break from Mali. Soko pass to Sika Kone, easy too, because Hungary is actually exceptional at the both ends of the court today.
Yeah, they really have. They've taken care of the ball more than they have all championship. And they've also, you know, just really stood their ground inside and stuck to what they clearly believe was the game plan, is not allowing them to score points in the paint and forcing them to take those outside shots. They didn't panic when Mali started to hit a few. They just stuck to what they were doing, and it's paying off for them.
Borosh, Dombai going off the screen with Telekli. Great roll in and trying to get a 2, but she's been fouled by Aidara, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's her 2nd personal foul. Here we see that great pick and roll. Telekli was strong into that rim. And she got rewarded by 2 free throws.
Just going back to that, points in the paint, only 28, but they had 20 at the half. So only 8 points in the paint this half for Mali. Great job by the Hungary defense.
Yeah, I feel Coach Cicás has definitely advantage because whoever steps on the court from Hungarian bench maintain the tempo defensively and offensively for the Hungarian team, which gives the key players some break. And that's definitely one thing as a coach you want to have.
Yeah, and it's not, you know, Krashevitz has made a really big difference, but we see there as well, Telegdi taking responsibility too.
Dara looking for Conne Berthe. Quick penetration. A little bit silly foul, let's say, from Julia Boros because Juma Berthe was already going away from the rim.
But from a Mali perspective, this is what you want to see. You know, recognition of how the game is going. You're not shooting well in the last couple of minutes. Let's do, you know, what we do best. Let's try and attack, get to the free throw line.
We have almost 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. What do you think Siobhan Mali needs to do in here?
You know, I think they just have to continue to pressure. Just because Hungary are dealing with that pressure well, they have to continue to pressure defensively, and they have to continue to look inside offensively.
Yeah, they hear you, the pressure is on. Hates on the ball. I think they gonna go to the violation. They didn't cross the line on time. Great defensive possession from Mali.
Yeah, and this is what they need to do. Stops and scores at this point. It's a long way to climb back, but they can do it. They can score in bunches.
Berthe, penetration. Great defensive block from Krashevitz. Not in my house.
A little bit of a risk. She's on 4 fouls. She needs to be a bit careful, and I think...
Yeah, you're right, but you know what? If you play for bronze medal, you gotta risk. And look at that. It was actually great hands from Krashevitz to block that penetration of Berthe. Mali timeout. You know, at the youth level, you always look at the girls' faces, and you know, it tells you, do they believe they can still turn this game to their side against this home nation of Hungary, who is literally whatever they touch, it works for them. It will be very hard.
I was thinking exactly the same thing just when Coach Sori was talking to them. You know, they do look a little bit deflated. I think they've given it everything they can, and they're doing what they know they do best, and it still doesn't seem to be enough to overcome Hungary at this point, but they just have to keep continuing to believe, as Sissoko is doing now.
Great steal from Sissoko, but she couldn't secure that ball, stepped out of the line, and I think we see a technical foul.
I think she was falling out of bounds, and she tried to hit it off of the leg of Donbai, so that she could keep the ball in bounds, and they've interpreted that as...
Yeah, I think there must have been some talking from Chara Issa Sissoko, because she has been given a technical foul, so we're gonna see Julia Boros on free throws, trying to punish that talking. And that's what just happened. 81 Hungary, 58 Mali, 2 minutes 23 to go. And because that was a technical foul, we're gonna see the Hungarian possession back into their baseline on the defensive half. Great play against that pressure. Boros bringing the ball, and straight away is a double from Mali, trying to force Hungary from mistake. Great recovery. Keita Krashevitz on the top. Great pressure from Mali, trying to steal the ball. Keita, great cut to the ball, missing two. Sissoko straight away, looking for the run the break. They need some quick baskets as well, but they must be well prepared. Bert is looking for Kone. Adara on the top of the key, trying to aggressively penetrate. Missing two, and they couldn't grab that rebound. That means Hungary's possession.
Yeah, they need to try and get the ball over the halfway line and just slow it down here, Hungary. Mali have done a great job in the last couple of possessions of making them take a quick or rushed shot.
Great flash, Talagdi to the middle of the court. Dambai trying to get easy two. Great cut, Talagdi two. That is how you overcome the full court pressing. Flashing to the middle,
yeah,
passing to the sides and running the floor. Excellent play from Hungary.
Yeah, that is a press break to a T.
Fantakone, penetration, easy two for her, no one in the split line. And that means Hungary is taking a timeout, 1 minute 21 to go in this fourth quarter. Hungary is leading 83-60.
Looks like they're going to try and get some of their bench players in here. So we see Barash taking a rest there and Dambai as well. Coach is confident that this one's in the bag, I think.
So here we are, Coach Tsitsash giving more instructions and giving the players the time to enjoy the feeling, leading in this bronze medal game. 1 minute 21 to go, 83-60 against Mali. And we will see Hungary in the possession. You see bench players on the court from Hungary: Rakita, Holtz, Miklos, Yandoshi, I apologize, and Rojman. And that pressure from Mali has been a little bit too high, so Holtz too, because both teams in the bonus now. So Holtz making the first free throw.
You know, it's interesting, one stat we haven't really looked at is that Hungary are third in steals per game in this championship, and today they've got 28 points from turnovers. You know, it just shows they really are, they're shooting the ball well, they're doing what they do best.
So we have a last minute of this bronze medal game. Berthe 3. Yes, this time for Mali. It's coming a little bit too late. The time is ticking. Last minute till the crowning the bronze medals around the neck of the winner of this game. Holtz being fouled. You're gonna see her again on the line for 2 free throws. And as you can see the bench, the emotions are going. The Hungary knows they're very close. Let's say they are 52 seconds from grabbing first ever medal at FIBA Women Under-19 Basketball World Cup. Crowds on their feet. And you know what? They can be proud.
They can be proud, and so can Mali. They played their hearts out, playing for history as well. It just wasn't to be for them today.
We still have almost 10-second differential on the shot clock and the clock. So great steal from Mali. Berthe, Sissoko, quick penetration. And I think that's going to be a personal foul for Melina Miklos. We see the smile of Sissoko. She knows they started a little bit too late with these quick penetrations, and this is the happiness. This is what it means for the home nation to go into the podium.
And it's really nice to see, though, that the players from Mali are just playing until the very last second.
And you know what, due to the COVID and their restrictions, it's so nice to see full arena of the home crowd. Great cheer from Holtz, great pass, Miklos. And I'm not sure if Mali's gonna play. I think Kone is showing she's just gonna dribble the ball, and Hungary can start to celebrate. This is the bronze medalist. Hungary is beating Mali 88-67 at the FIBA Women's Under-19 Basketball World Cup 2021.
The tears of joy, and then you see the other side, Mali, you know, the tears of sadness. But what a game they treated us to, both sides, firing on all cylinders. Shooting percentages in the second half were out of this world, and it was such a pleasure. And look at the crowd and the fans. They were treated to an amazing game as well, and the ending that they wanted, their country with the bronze medal.
Yeah, we see emotions going through, but you know what? Congratulations to Hungary getting and winning this bronze medal at this championship, but also congratulations to Mali. I know they don't feel at the moment like they have something to celebrate, but when they look back, they will have to be proud what they've done at this championship. They have made the history for this African nation to fight for the medals at the World Cup, and you know what, they have shown a great basketball, and this is not the, let's say, category where the basketball stops. You have also the senior level, and they have loads of prospects within that roster we've just seen.
They do, they have loads of prospects, and it really wasn't, you know, too much difference but in the stats, but Hungary, they're just winning the rebounding battle by 3. Losing the assist battle, but 16 steals to those 10, and those steals are really what helped them to win that game today. We said 28 points from turnovers, and although Mali did have 10 steals, they only got 8 points from those turnovers. So, you know, we saw today, as you can see now, Hungary were just absolutely clinical in everything they did. And Julia Barash, an unbelievable game from her today.
Yeah, and I must say as well, because Mali has averaged 48 rebounds per game, and Hungary has kept them to only 35 in this game, which didn't give them as many possessions to try to attack the basket as they used to. So I think defensively, Hungarian team has put the heart in. They knew what they're playing for, and credit to Coach Sisach for his tactics as well, because we've seen that zone defense against Mali when they were quite struggling to find the space to attack. And, you know, I think it's a well-deserved win in this game for Hungary and getting that bronze medal.
Yeah, I think they definitely were, you know, the best team on the day. They were super disciplined. They really stuck to what they talked to before the game. They changed up their defenses, like you said. They kept their composure on offense when Mali kept running pressure after pressure at them. They didn't, you know, it didn't make them rush. They had a few spells, but all in all, they kept their discipline, and they really deserved this win today.
Yeah, it was definitely an overall team performance, let's say. Not only Reka Dumbai had excellent game for herself, alongside with Julia Borosh, but I think whoever stepped on the court really maintained that high standard of the game what Hungary displayed today in that game. And that's what brought them to this winning end of the bronze medal.
Yeah, and you can see, you know, here we've just seen a couple of clips. This one was the perfect fast break. You know, Krashevet's finding Telegy inside, but it was Keita started the break, passed it to Dombe, 4 players touched the ball, and that is the story of today. Every single player from Hungary gave everything they had and played the best game of their individual tournaments in this game, and that's what it means to them.
Yeah, emotions going on. And here we see the road, 3rd place for Hungary against Mali, and soon we're gonna move into the finals of Women's Under-19 World Cup here in Hungary. So loads of to look for.
Oh, if this game is anything to go by, we are in for a treat. You do not want to miss it.
And if this game didn't entertain you to stay with us and watch that finals, I don't know what else would. So stay with us, and we're gonna be with you soon for the final game of this Under-19 FIBA World Cup. See you soon.